He is a man of enthusiasm. He is a man of many words. He is the world's most interesting Nintendo indie announcer. I don't always talk about Nintendo indie news, but when I do it all within 5 minutes. With Bayonetta launching last week, most indies steered clear of a launch date, making very little news in the eShop. That leaves us more room for development news. Starting off our development updates, we have It'll Do, which just passed their European certification. A release date for the region will be announced soon. It'll Do takes some inspiration from the classic Zelda titles and twists it with more challenging puzzles and charming story. Another title which passed its certification in both North America and Europe is Tengami, and will also have a release date announced soon. Tengami is a beautiful Japanese-inspired adventure game set in a paper-crafted pop-up world. We got a bunch more release dates which were announced last week, starting with Rock Zombie, slated for October 30th. In less than a week, you should be able to kick some zombie butt while rocking out on your guitar. The long-awaited Pure Solar HD has also confirmed its release date of November 6th. Did you know? Pure Solar was a Kickstarter project funded back in late 2012, and the game is said to take more than 60 hours to play. World of Kefling has also unveiled their North American release, which is November 13th. Help the small civilization of Keflings develop by building various structures, managing workers, and collecting resources to progress, all while playing as your me. And finally, our friend Nexus Games has unveiled yet another trailer to his upcoming game, Ucraft, this time showing off an ogre model. Additionally, Nexus Games has announced that the project will be slipping into Q2 2015, most likely due to all the features they're looking at putting into the game. And now for new project announcements. Who doesn't love new projects? These indies always have tons of crazy ideas. First up, check this out. Aside from some awesome music, Crown Plus has you controlling a ball around a tubular level and abstract art. The object of the game is to avoid obstacles and reach the end of the tube. The title is said to be coming to 3DS in both Europe and North America later this year. Following up is the survival horror game Slender, The Arrival, which has been announced for the Wii U. Armed only with a flashlight, you'll be exploring abandoned areas such as mines or houses looking for different things. Watch out for the Slender Man though, as he'll probably cause you a few hard drops throughout the game. And finally, one of the most visually impressive titles I've seen on the 3DS is 95% complete. Ironfall is a third-person shooter for those looking for a shooter on the go. If you've got some spare change of your own, why don't you take a look at these titles and help them get started. First up is Black the Fall, with only a few days left in their Kickstarter. This modern action game has you exploring a post-communist industrial world, solving puzzles and figuring out how to deal with strange creatures. The game places a lot of emphasis on choice, offering you violent, confrontational ways to deal with a situation, or a more stealth-like approach based on your preference. Next, we have Pixel Galaxy, Enemies Aren't Forever, seeking $6,000. In this simple yet challenging game, you play as a pixel dodging bullets coming at you from each direction. The twist is you can connect with any enemy pixel on screen and gain added abilities from the merge. Last one today is a project I covered on last week's show called Guns, Gore, and Cannoli. This over-the-top, comical, and fast-paced action game will have you play as a classic mobster shooting down some zombies. The studio is seeking $30,000 in funding to bring this game to life. And now, as for reviews, I got to play Ballpoint Universe last week for the Wii U and got to share my thoughts in my written review. In short, the game offered a lot of great ideas, but could have used a bit more polishing in its weapons upgrade path and platforming sections. In the end, I gave the game a 6.5. Dakota took on WayForward's latest title, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and gave it a 7 out of 10. He loved the overall visuals, fun, and challenging gameplay, but knocked the game down for a few reasons, including lack of unique features and not enough movement options and mobility. That's all the Nintendo indie news I have for you guys today on October 27th, 2014. Remember, for more Nintendo indie news, you can keep it to Twitter or Facebook. Links are down in the description below. You can follow and you can get some great news all week long. I'll see you guys next week, and then until then, Remember to keep on playing indies, my friends. Keep on playing indie, my friends. Did it wrong.